we have lots of themes, lots of designs, and so again, if you have an account with us, you can go and choose designs, and you can choose these different colors and different looks. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but you can choose or build, and you can actually customize it. You could do your very own, and it's not hard to do. And again, if you get stuck, we are here to help you. Shall we move on, Michael?
Well, I was just going to say, you mentioned you can choose these pre-built ones, ministry-built ones, or you can build your own. I walked through with a new church yesterday. They've just been with us this week, and we were able to walk through with him building his own custom design in about 2 minutes. We were done. He chose all the tabs he wanted and how he wanted it to look, and it's really not terribly difficult, and it doesn't take long at all to customize this in a way that totally makes sense for your church or your organization.
Yeah, absolutely. You can make it look and feel the way your website looks, and the theme and the whole deal behind it. All right, so let's talk about, well, I kind of covered some of this already, didn't I? Setting up the static and dynamic areas. I got ahead of ourselves. But again, these are images from our actual admin control panel.
Yeah.
And you can choose, and I was talking earlier about how you can preset some of those things. You can go in and build images that you can select with a click of the mouse, and you can do some editing there.
Yes. Yeah. Just, I wanted everybody to see the editor and what it looked like. And so anything that I edit in the box there that says New Life Testing Church is going to go into that static area there. So I can change it, make it buttons, make it text, make it whatever I need it to be. And again, this is the semi-permanent area in the static. But it's not terrible. If you can edit a page on the web, this is just that simple.
Yeah. So it's basically a web page editor. It's very simple. And again, you don't really need to have code to do this. Well, let's talk about how to set up your live encoder, how you can actually stream, shall we?
Yes. Yes.
You will need streaming credentials. So what happens usually with streamingchurch.tv is you create a free 30-day trial with us, and then we encourage you to ask for your streaming credentials. And the reason we actually ask you to make that second step, so to speak, in asking for credentials, we get lots of free trials all the time here. And some people are just looking around and they're not ready to stream. They don't want to stream, or they just are looking, and we don't configure servers. We don't want to have to configure servers every day for every single free trial that nobody does anything with, if I can be so blunt. And so we ask you, hey, if you really are ready to stream, we'll set up credentials for you. And so it's very simple. You just ask us, click a link, and we'll set it up for you. And we can usually do that in a very short period of time. You need a username. You're going to get credentials from us, which will include a username, a password, a stream URL, and a stream key. And that's what you would put into your live encoder. And this is where you would actually get this. Again, this is on our streamingchurch.tv admin control panel. So you make a free trial, you'll log into your admin control panel, and you would go to setup and then encoder settings. And here's a little sample that Mike put together. Michael, I don't want to dominate this too much, but what we just said is here, the username and things you put in encoder. Just to let people know what's up above there, if you see Sling Studio, Ham Streamer, Webcaster X2, Open Broadcaster, those are just a few of the live encoders. There's actually more that if you happen to have like an Open Broadcaster, you can click on that image and there is a help video as well as a step-by-step screenshots that will show you how to load your credentials. Am I right about that, Mike?
Yeah, it's really simple. It's just one click. So for instance, if I'm using OBS, I click on that image and it opens up a step-by-step where to put the credentials. And all you have to do is copy and paste at that point and follow the directions. They're simple, they're easy. If you get stuck, there's also a button there to click and watch the video that Phil has so well made. And then as you're doing the setup, at the bottom of the screen there, you'll see the stream link. That's the short URL that is going to take you right to your streaming platform. So once you get your credentials in, then you can also monitor on your streaming platform, and you will see what your encoder is doing and the content that you are streaming as you're testing. The key with all of this, as I tell everyone as we work online, is test a lot, test often, test during the week. Anytime you add a new component or make a change within your setup, go back and test, because audio issues come up, video issues come up, and you can come right back here, grab your credentials, re-enter them, and make sure that your streaming is going to work before you get to Sunday. We're there for you on Sunday. We'll be there. You can call us or message us or all of that kind of thing, but we don't want you to be in the middle of launching a service and suddenly realize it's not working.
Yeah, exactly. And there's other live encoders. I want to emphasize you're seeing some images there, but vMix is up there, Wirecast, and really almost, I think it's almost any live encoder, hardware as well as software. It's going to work with us. And again, we'll help you through the process.